Assalamu alaikum. I'm Ghulam Husnain, Senior Instructor, Electrical, Solar in COE, Mughalpura, Lahore. Here is review of famous TED Talk, The Science of Motivation by Dan Pink. Dan Pink is an American author and speaker known for his best-selling books on human behavior, motivation, work, creativity, and business. His work focuses on why people do what they do and how motivation really works in modern workplaces. He served as the chief speechwriter of US Vice President A.I. Gore from 1995 to 1997. After that, he became a full-time writer and published several best-selling books, including Drive, about the science of motivation, A Whole New Mind, about creativity and right brain thinking, When, about the science of timing. His books have been translated into many languages and are widely read around the world. Dan Pink delivered the famous TED Talk "The Puzzle of Motivation", where he explains that traditional rewards like money do not always improve performance, especially for creative and complex tasks. Instead, real motivation comes from autonomy, the desire to direct our own work, mystery, to earn, to get better at something, purpose, the feeling that what In this talk, Dan Pink challenges the conventional wisdom that people perform best when motivated by external rewards, bonuses, pay raises, or punishment. He presents psychological and behavior research to show that this carrot and stick model often fails, especially when tasks require creativity, complex thinking, or genuine engagement. Using experiments like the classical candle problem, Pink illustrate and startling result for complicated tasks, increasing financial incentives, something reduces performance. Instead, Ping argues that the real drivers of high performance, satisfaction, and creativity are intrinsic motivation, internal drives rather than external payoffs. The science of motivation, three core elements, according to the Ping, lasting motivation is built on three essential elements: autonomy and desire to direct our own lives. When people have freedom over what they do, when they do it, how they do it, and with whom, they feel more ownership and engagement. Mystery. They argue to get better and better at something that matters, do meaningful work, and seeing improvement over time flows. Time fuels sustained motivation. Purpose. The yearning to do what we do in the service of something larger than ourselves. When our work connects with the broader mission, help other, contributing to society, creating values, motivation depend. Pink calls this new model motivation a shift from outdated reward punishment system to a human centered approach built on autonomy, mystery, and purpose. Why traditional rewards often fail? For simple, repetitive, mechanical tasks, external rewards, money, bonuses might produce short term gains. But for tasks requiring problem solving, creativity, or deeper thinking, such reward often backfires. They narrow focus, reduce innovation, and can even demotivate. Many organizations continue using if then reward system. If you do X, you get Y. Despite scientific evidence showing this undermines intrinsic drive. Ping praises work environments that move beyond this model and instead support self-direction and purpose-driven work. Practical implication: what we can do for educators, managers, team leaders. Instead of focusing entirely on bonuses or punishments, create environments that ground autonomy, encourage skill growth, and demonstrate purpose. Let people have a say in how they work, often part for mystery. Connect tasks to meaningful outcomes. For students and individuals, seek tasks and projects that you truly care about, those that allow growth, learning, and purpose. Try to take control over how you study or work and focus on progress instead of only external rewards. For organizations, rethink motivation strategies, adopt flexible, human centered systems like 20% time, creative freedom, or mission driven culture. This can lead to better performance, satisfaction, and innovation. My reflections and conclusions. Dan Pink Talk is a powerful reminder that true motivation comes from within. In a world almost obsessed with external incentives, it is easy to forget that autonomy, growth, and meaning often drive our best work. For learners, professionals, and leaders alike, embracing motivations can transform not just performance but fulfillment, creativity, and purpose.